Hello, Daniela.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Good morning. Uh, okay. Okay. Busy Monday. How was your weekend?
It was okay. Yes, I
I hope
had.
it was better than mine.
Yes, I think so. Why?
Oh,
What happened?
you tell me first what happened. Mine is strange. I'll tell you.
Mm. Well, I had my weekend off, so I went to my with my boyfriend
Okay.
to to Des Moines, and I
Okay.
spent the weekend there. Mhm.
All right. So it was awesome, right?
Yes.
Spending some quality time. That's awesome. That's good news.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mentioned that I was going to go see my in-laws, right? And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
everything was okay. And we knew that we needed to be careful because my my father and mother-in-law, they have a dog. They have an Akita,
Okay.
American Akita. I don't know if you have seen those dogs.
No.
No, I'll show you. I knew the dog when I was a puppy. It was a cute dog. My daughter used to play with the dog, you know. His name is Milo.
Okay.
And well, he's a lonely dog, but
Oh.
he is big. It's a
Okay.
big dog. About, I think he's bigger than in Alaska.
Oh, okay.
Alaska Malamute. Okay. And the dog is quiet. He's just easygoing and stuff. But he's in another section because he's a guard dog. American Akitas are their guard dogs. And I took my dogs. And my Beagle was barking and barking at the Akita, barking, barking. So the Akita got upset
Mm.
and he got out of the cage
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
he went to attack my Beagle.
Mm.
So my Husky interrupted the Akita and they got in a serious fight. Very
No.
serious. Well, my Husky is big, but he's not that big, you know?
Mm.
I mean, he's a big dog, but he's not, and he's a puppy. My Husky's a puppy. He's 8 months old. But
Mm.
he did a pretty good fight. And they got injured. My Husky got a beaten on the back, but Huskies, they have a lot of skin.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, it was beaten, but maybe not serious damage. My Husky bit the Akita on the snout, en el hocico, and it ripped the hocico,
Mm.
and
Oh.
it was bad for the Akita. And plus, my Beagle beat the Akita on the legs,
Mm-hmm.
and the Akita, he hit my Beagle. It was like a Mara Salvatrucha fight. It was
Wow.
bad. It was bad. They went all Yakuza on the Akita. And well, my Husky was trying to protect the Beagle because he knew if he touched the Beagle, it's over.
Okay.
So we separated the dogs. I arrived a little bit late, but because I was in class, and separated the dogs and stuff. I had to take them to the vet, take the Akita to the vet. Overall, I spent like $200,
Oh my
and
God.
plus, the susto. I was
Mm-hmm.
scared, and I was hugging my Husky like, "Are you okay?" And I mean, I know the Akita wasn't his fault, but I mean, unfortunately, I cannot go and pet him because he's just, you know, when
Mm-hmm.
you have a dog that is not, it doesn't spend time with people, he becomes aggressive,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I feel bad about him. And it's not nobody's fault, but my Beagle, I know he is just wild. So I learned my lesson and I went to go buy a muzzle. ¿Sí sabes qué es un muzzle?
No.
Rebozo que se ponen en el hocico para que no ladre.
Oh, uh-huh.
So I had to do that. I need to keep you quiet
Mm,
because you make a lot of noise, you make dogs pissed off. And don't.
okay.
uh, so so yes, it was a good weekend, but it was sour sweet.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, oh, now they are okay or not?
Yes, they're fine. They're fine. They're doing okay. They had to get a couple of shots, uh,
Mm-hmm.
healing,
Mm-hmm.
and me, I had to go buy alcohol and drink
Mm,
so that I could be happy because I was very stressed out.
yeah.
And no excuse, right? But I needed a drink. I did, and a
Yeah.
smoke because I got very scared. Because when I heard the dogs fight,
Mm-hmm.
I started yelling, and it was my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and I got scared because I
Yeah.
knew I knew the Akita is big. He's a big dog. I'm scared of that dog. I mean, I show you a picture, but if I could show you a video of the dog, you get scared. It's like a bear.
Mm-hmm.
And my husky, he's got big paws, but no, like the Akitas is like twice. So
Mm,
hasta es un perro grande. And after thinking about it, the Akita is big, but he doesn't do much outside exercise and he doesn't interact with other dogs. What I'm trying to say is that my husky and my beagle, they play a lot. So
mm,
they're very flexible, you
mm,
know, they're
mhm.
very flexible. So when they were like engaging in a fight, when they were in the clinch,
Yeah.
my husky is very agile. So that's why he managed not to get beaten on the neck,
Okay. Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but still, I mean, uh, and he's such a smart dog. I was looking at the cameras, Daniela.
Mm-hmm.
Before everything happened, the husky went into the room, into the house, and he warned everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Before everything happened,
Mm-hmm.
you can see the dog going inside and doing and jumping and he was warning everyone that the Akita wanted to get out,
Oh.
pero nadie le hizo caso.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
He's such a
Animals
smart
are
dog.
very smart, huh?
Such a smart dog.
Mm-hmm.
He is. And he did it a couple of times afterwards. I mean, he's just I was doing some research on huskies, and huskies are almost a pure breed, half dog, half wolf, but is old, centuries and centuries of a dog. And they were dogs kept with families, with kids
Mm-hmm.
and women, especially women. So these are the type of dogs that they are used to be with people, and they have these sense of protecting,
Mm,
right?
okay. Yeah.
I mean, I knew that there were special dogs, but I would never put my dog into this kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that was my story in 5 minutes.
Oh my God, no. Well, the good thing are they are okay. So.
No, no, he's fine. He's fine. He's here actually. He's fine. I mean, I checked him. He's doing all right and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But he's my boy.
Yes, I
He's my
know.
boy, and I was worried. I grabbed him. Because he's heavy, so I lift him like a kid, and I was looking at him on the back and stuff, trying to. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It was just something different for me, and
Yes.
and also I was very naive because when I went to go at the fight,
Mm-hmm.
they had already turned water to them, so that's why they let go of the clinch. Uh,
Yeah.
But I was so stupid, not thinking, because I was about to get into the fight to separate them. And that's dumb.
Yes.
That's very dumb. So for me, afterwards, I was thinking like, well, what are you doing, man? Like you're gonna end up beaten by both dogs. But
Oh,
I just couldn't think straight at the moment.
yeah. Oh my God, no, this is horrible.
Yes, I mean with small dogs, maybe no problem. But when you have big dogs and you have
Yeah.
like big power, yeah, you need to be careful. I mean, it's a lesson learned for me.
Yes. Yes, I understand. Oh my God.
I hope this never happened to you before.
I hope so too.
Yeah, but I don't wish it to anyone. Okay, it's just horrible. It's horrible, horrible. But no, my dogs are doing fine. I mean, they're just cool. But I need to be careful next time. Very, very careful. But yes. All right. So that's my story.
Oh,
Thank you for listening.
no, it's
So
okay.
now let's go into the learning objectives for today's unit. We're in the second unit of this
Okay.
module 12. Okay, very advanced level.
Mhm.
Okay, learning video listening activities. So we're going to predict topics of conversation, listen for specific information in people's stories, listen for reasons for people's actions, listen and understand main ideas in an interview. Okay.
Mhm.
For speaking, expressing enthusiasm, expressing reluctance, worry, and apathy, expressing sympathy as well.
Mhm.
Grammar, we're going to discuss that tomorrow. Present and real conditional, past perfect, continuous, and should have. Now, most of this information, we know the grammar structure. We're only playing with the information, okay?
Okay.
Pronunciation, reduced phrases, should have, could have, and would have. Linking words together and changes in sound. Reading and vocabulary, no changes here. Writing, per writing technique, answer questions, write a paragraph describing a TV show, and write a topic sentence that gives a main idea using supporting details. Any questions about the objectives?
No.
Now let's go into the video. It's getting good.
Yes.
See what's going on. Okay, so pre-listening. Talia and Nick are at Talia's apartment. Talia has just finished telling Nick that they could have evidence to prove that Jackie and Dean tricked Nick after all. They are talking about that, what they should do now. Look at the picture. Talia is about to answer the door. Predict. What do you think is at the door? Who do you think is at the door?
Maybe Jackie Bishop.
Okay, why?
Because Jackie is mad with her brother, so maybe
She got upset, right?
yeah. So maybe she wants to, I don't know, to say the truth.
Okay. Aha. Well, let's see. Are you ready?
Mhm.
So, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Until you told me about the problem with the audio file, I was expecting to rejoin the team tomorrow.
I have an idea. How about this? What if I call your coach? Would he believe me if I told him about Dean and Jackie?
It wouldn't matter if he believed you. Talia, I'm sorry, but your word wouldn't be enough.
What was that? Surprise! You!
Got your phone number from your friend Amy. I was thinking about calling, but then I decided to just surprise you with a visit.
Well, yes, this is a surprise.
It's amazing how easily you can get people's addresses these days. Oh, hi, Nick. Remember me?
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay, I probably deserve that.
What are you doing here?
Do you have a video camera?
Yes.
Do you want a great story, one that will make us all really famous?
What are you talking about? What's the catch?
No catch, just one small condition. If Nick agrees not to press charges against me, I'll tell the whole truth.
That's a good deal.
Mhm.
I mean, in the end, I mean, in a really bad situation, you need to take deals like
Mhm.
lawyers, right? So you were right. It was Jackie Bishop,
Yes.
but she was very upset at me, at Dean, right?
Yes.
Dean also is like, he's weird.
Yes. He is.
Okay. Advantageous. All right. So read each question and choose the correct answer.
Okay. What is Nick going to do now? He doesn't know.
Okay.
What does Talia offer to do next to help Nick? She will get Dean to talk to their coach. No.
Okay.
Mm, I don't understand. She will get Dean to talk to their coach. I don't understand that.
Get.
What is get?
Hacer que él haga algo para ella.
No, so she'll tell Nick's coach what she's learned. Yeah.
Okay.
Why doesn't Nick think Dahlia's suggestions will work? Mm. He knows they need more evidence than Dahlia can provide. What does Jackie think will happen after she tells her story? She will become really famous. She'll become really famous. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
Awesome. But we're not done. Have more questions. Okay, so read the sentences, click on the box and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
As Jackie walks into her living room, Talia says, "This is a surprise." She probably feels shocked to see Jackie. Nick probably doesn't say much to Jackie because he is angry with her. Jackie asked for a video camera because she wants Talia and Nick to record her confession on video. Before she will agree to make the video recording, Jackie wants Nick to agree not to report her to the police.
Are you ready?
Yes.
No problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for the second part?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do this. Now, Jackie is at Talia's apartment. Talia is going to interview her. Nick is going to record the interview. Jackie has offered to give Talia a great story. So look at the picture. What do you think Jackie will talk about?
Mm. How she and Dean is schemed to
Mhm.
frame Nick.
Schemed
Schemed.
Nick, to frame Nick, okay?
Schemed. Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
I am so excited. You're sure I look okay? Do you think I should have worn a different outfit?
You look fine, really.
I can't wait to see this when it's broadcast. I'm going to get national exposure.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm with Jackie Bishop, sister of soccer player Dean Bishop. Jackie has decided to come forward to set the record straight. She's going to tell us how she and her brother schemed to frame Nick Crawford, the soccer star. Jackie?
You have to understand, Dean and I have been planning this for a long time. I pose as the VP of marketing for this phony startup shoe company.
Kicks.
Right, Kick Shoes. Cute name, don't you think? Anyway, I knew Nick usually hung out at the juice bar at Atlas Fitness, and I met him there.
And
Then, posing as this executive from Kicks, I invited Nick to come to my office to discuss an endorsement.
And did he come to your office?
Well, I didn't really have an office, as you know. So I met him in the Gower building lobby and took him to lunch. I recorded the whole conversation. Dean took over from there. He doctored the recording to make it sound like Nick had accepted a bribe.
Why did you decide to tell the truth now?
Dean double-crossed me. He promised to introduce me to this big shot movie director, and I believed him. Well, I just found out that Dean had been lying the whole time.
I see.
Unbelievable. My own brother had been using me. If I had known, I would never have gone along with his plan. I should have known better. I should never have trusted my brother.
Do you believe this?
Well, I guess there is no honor among thieves.
I guess not.
Did you see Nick's face?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what?
Yes.
I mean, even if he's acting, he's doing a pretty good act.
Mhm.
Okay, so how she and Dean schemed to frame Nick, right?
Mhm.
Okay. And maybe the business deal she made with Nick at some extent, right? Because she faked the whole thing.
Yes.
All right, so let's do some questions. So read each question and choose the correct answer.
Okay. At the beginning of the scene, what is Jackie worried about? How she looks. Mhm. In her introduction, what does Talia say that Jackie is going to do? Tell the truth about how Nick was framed. Which of the following does Jackie not talk about? She recorded her conversation with Nick in her office. Why has Jackie decided to come forward and tell the truth? She is angry at her brother for using her.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay, let's go now into the second set. So read the sentences, click on the box and choose the correct answer.
The most important reason that Jackie is excited about the interview is probably that she hopes it will help make her a star. Talia begins to use the third person she or Jackie when she talks about Jackie. She does this because she is talking to Newsline's viewers, not to Jackie. Talia asks Jackie several short questions. Even interrupts her. She probably does this because... Wait. 1 second. What is... Okay. She probably does this because... she doesn't think that Jackie... No. She wants to be sure that Jackie tells her story completely. At the end of the scene, Jackie says, I should have known better. She means that she shouldn't have trusted Dean to help her with her career.
Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
All right, so now let's get into some vocabulary. Any reflections on the videos, on the story in general?
Well, I think that you have to be very careful when you are making a deal with someone, and maybe the truth is always winning at the end.
Okay.
Yes, I think that these are the most important.
That's correct.
Mhm.
And of course, it's very painful, right?
Yes.
When you make a bad decision.
Yes, it's true.
Okay.
It's true.
All right. So let's see. Jackie has decided to come forward. So in the video, Talia says Jackie has decided to come forward. Look at the phrasal verbs below with come. Okay. So we have a couple of phrasal verbs. Let's discuss them. Okay. There's just a few, but they are different. Come about, to happen or develop. Changes in company policy have come about gradually as the market has grown. Okay. Can you help me with the rest?
Yes. Come across to meet someone or discover something, usually by chance. Marpesa came across the picture of her former classmate while reading a magazine. Come between, to spoil the relationship between two or more people by causing problems or arguments. My parents don't like Polo, and I am afraid he's coming between us. Come back to visit someone for a short time before going somewhere else. Fernanda came by to see us before she went to visit her grandparents. Come down to problem or difficult situation comes down to something. That is the most important point or idea to consider. It all comes down to being able to get along when you are buying a car. Come down with to become sick with a particular illness. When I was on vacation, I came down. I came down with a bad cold. Come forward to offer to help someone in an official position with a crime or problem. Several witnesses came forward to help the police with their investigation. Come out to become known after being hidden. Yesterday it came out that the mayor had received a bribe for awarding the contract. Come through to continue to live, exist, be strong, or succeed after a difficult or dangerous time. Robert lost a lot of money when the economy was bad, but he managed to come through it up, build up his business again. Come up to be mentioned or suggested. That proposal came up at the last meeting.
Okay, sorry, I was talking on mute. Any questions about this? Are any of them new to you?
No.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what is the meaning of the phrasal verb in capital letters? Drag and drop the answers into the correct blanks. So we have capital letters here, okay?
Okay.
Number one.
Job
Yup.
didn't didn't dress warmly enough, so he came down with a cold. Got sick. I don't know how it came about, but Isa broke her arm. Occurred,
Okay.
yeah. When police checked his story, it came out that he was lying. Came out. Was rebuilt. People thought Lars and Erica would stay together forever, but his long hours at the office came between them. Made them feel angry or upset with each other. Kimiko came across your sisters when she was in Osaka. Came across. Ran into.
Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. So we have a phrasal verb with another phrasal verb.
Yes.
Pretty much they mean the same thing. Pero imagínate, se topó con, se cruzó. So, okay,
Mhm.
tomato, tomato, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go into another part. Give me just a second. Okay, so read each sentence. What is the meaning of the phrasal verb in capital letters? Drag and drop the answers into the correct blanks. Number one.
Okay. When the doctor announced that the hospital need upload after the accident, many people came forward. Volunteered to assist. Marcelo came by the new office last Friday. Went and saw.
Mhm.
When I bought my TV, it came down to which store gave the best discount. Came down to deal with problems.
Dealt is in the past.
Dealt with problems, I think so. Although it was a hard time for us, we came through. No, I think maybe it's that dealt with problems. Yes. Your name came up at the meeting yesterday. Was spoken of. And that is mattered most.
Mattered the most.
Matter most.
Matter most. Okay. So, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Okay. Next assignment, complete each sentence and choose the correct answer. Okay. For this one, I give you 3 minutes to complete and then we review. Okay.
Okay. Everyone was surprised when the news came that she was leaving the company. Out. Teacher. They then came to the two friends when he did the job that Carl wanted. Between. To come through. Your name came up. When the boss asked for volunteers, forward. I came across. I asked, I want to come by. Come by. How did it come about? Bye. This is bye. I love to go to the friend down to clear attention because she came down with. Yes.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Mhm.
Any questions?
No.
Don't forget to take a picture.
One take, please.
Remember, when it comes to phrasal verbs, there are just a lot.
Yes, salad.
There are a lot, but
Mhm.
we need to get familiar with the most common ones. And there's still a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now let's go into some speaking. Are you ready?
Yes.
In the video, Jackie says, "I'm so excited. I can't wait to see this." We often express enthusiasm or excitement about events in the near future. There are several ways we can express enthusiasm, okay? So expressing enthusiasm, are you ready?
I can't wait to start my new job.
It's going to be great to start my new job.
I'm really looking forward to meeting Nick tonight. I'm so excited about meeting Nick tonight.
Any questions about the vocabulary used here, the expressions?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Now, sometimes we're not looking forward to an event. People can express reluctance, worry, or apathy about an event. Look at the chart, listen to the sentences. Now we have different scenarios here. Expressing reluctance, expressing worry, and expressing apathy, okay?
Mhm.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm not too thrilled about going to the conference.
I'm not too excited about going to the conference.
I wish I didn't have to go to the conference.
Actually, I really don't want to go to the conference. I'm kind of worried about going to the conference.
I feel a little funny about going to the conference.
I'm not really up for it.
To tell the truth, I couldn't care less about it.
Any questions?
No.
No?
No.
You're familiar with all the vocabulary.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when someone tells us how they feel about an event, we can show that we share their feelings with a sympathetic response. Statement expressing emotion, sympathetic response, okay?
Mhm.
So let's look at these scenarios. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to meeting him. I bet.
I can imagine. Of course you are. I would be too.
I know what you mean.
I'm not really looking forward to going there.
I can understand that.
I know what you mean.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't be either.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Any questions on vocabulary?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So let's do an exercise. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So expressing feelings about an event. Read the dialogue, then read each question and choose the correct answer.
Okay. I am going to Valentina's tonight. I can't wait. I can imagine. I am really looking forward to it. How do you feel about your meeting with Tony tomorrow? I am not really sure Tony is happy with my work. I am kind of worried about it. Are you looking forward to the company picnic this Sunday? No, I am not too thrilled about going. I usually don't enjoy myself at company events like that. I am not really up for it. Are you going to visit your parents this summer? Yes, I guess so, but they live in a very small apartment now. I am not thrilled about staying there. Mm, mm. I know what you mean.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Good. No problem, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Now, let's go over some more vocabulary, but from reading. Really fast, okay? It's a very easy exercise. Okay, so read the sentences, match the words with the definitions.
Okay. John believes that you should be able to videotape a person only if they give you permission. Permission, allowing someone to do something. And some people think that the ban on smoking in restaurants infringe on smokers' rights. Infringe on limit someone's freedom. The tourists took a quick snapshot of the celebrity and they ran away. Informal photograph. A quality control company monitors the calls of the customer service department to make sure the calls are being handled correctly. Yes, monitor, watch, or listen without being seen. Teacher?
Let's try the other one, okay?
Okay. Police put the jewelry store under 24-hour video surveillance and caught the thieves. Surveillance. Carefully watching a person or place. Mary was a strong advocate for allowing video cameras in schools and hospitals. Advocate, person who publicly supports a particular idea. Video cameras in public places have become controversial. Some people say they are needed for security, but others disagree, causing a lot of disagreement. Controversial. The documentary was a candid portrait of a politician family life. Truthful even when embarrassing. Yes. Candid.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Do you still have time for the article?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we have the article, read its sentence, choose the answer that does not correctly complete the sentence. Okay, let's read the article and we come back to the instructions, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yes. Smile your own Candid Camera. Candid Camera is a long-running U.S. television comedy show. In this show, ordinary people are tricked into doing silly things, and someone comes up to them and says, "Smile, you are on Candid Camera." The show secretly videotapes these people and then broadcasts the tapes. These days, secret and not so secret videotaping occurs in public and private places all around the world. You can usually find small cameras watching you in banks, airports, elevators, shops, and parking garages. In addition, there are often nanny cams in childcare centers and granny cams in nursing homes. There's cameras monitors how the children or elderly people are cared for. Most people believe that the presence of the cameras improves the child care of or elder care at such institutions. Similarly, most people believe that the cameras at banks, airports, and other locations improve security. But the monitoring of people in public parks and streets without their knowledge or permission is more controversial. In some cities, video cameras hang from streetlights. They record the license plates or drivers who run red lights. The owner of the car then receives a ticket in the mail, along with a snapshot of the car going through the intersection. In Hong Kong, tourists strolling through the land Kewal phone dining and entertainment area will also be monitored. Hong Kong police say this will prevent crime, but some people say it's an invasion of privacy. Privacy advocates believe that everyone has a basic right to privacy. They warn too soon technology will allow government officials to identify anyone, anywhere, and monitor a person's every move. They argue that this sort of video surveillance infringe on a person's basic right to privacy. Legal experts say new laws are needed that limit surveillance technology and determine where cameras may be placed. Under Swedish law, for example, video surveillance of a public place requirements a permit. Usually permits are only given to banks, museums, and other places that can prove they need the cameras to prevent crime. Such laws, however, are still very rare. In the meantime, smile, the changes are increasingly high that someone is watching.
Okay, let's go back to the instructions. Choose the answer that does not correctly complete the sentence.
Okay. Hidden video cameras are often placed in nursing homes. Video cameras improve the quality of care in theaters. Maybe the first one is private homes. Video cameras that hang from street lights. Monitor tourists in entertainment areas in Hong Kong. Privacy advocates think that video cameras will give government officials too much information. New laws are needed that will establish who can buy a video camera.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Privacy advocates think that video cameras will give people the protection they need. Okay, that's the one that is not, because there's no guarantee. But they do talk about government officials and invade privacy. So this one doesn't belong there. Okay. Tricky, right? Any questions?
No.
I don't hear you too convinced.
No, I am okay.
Okay.
Yes.
We need to do a lot of reading at this stage, okay?
Okay.
Because TOEFL is getting close, right?
Yes, it's close. And one thing, I am going to my country soon in almost 14 days, I think so. I will come back Tuesday, 4th October. So that day is Tuesday, and my flight is until Thursday. I will arrive on my country at 3 a.m. From Thursday. So maybe I won't be able to take the class of Wednesday.
Let's do something. Send me a text.
Okay.
Which days you cannot make it.
Okay.
It's okay.
I can't? Oh,
yeah,
I can.
You cannot.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Because I use that to tell Ruth, and from there we can work something. Okay.
Okay. Yes. I think that it's only one day.
That's okay, but I know you want to go home and you're gonna be busy.
Yes.
So it's okay. Think about it. If you need 1-2 days, it's okay, and we can work something at night, or we'll see what we can do. Okay.
Okay. Okay, teacher. Thank you.
All right, Daniela. Have a good day. Bye
You
bye.
too. Bye.